All right, today we're going to move through a fun, creative flow. And we're going to go ahead and get started at the top of our mats. We're going to come into Tadasana Mountain Pose. So just standing at the top, either feet together or feet hip distance apart. Relax the shoulders, close down the eyes, and start to feel the core hugging into the spine. Inhale. Exhale, open the mouth and sigh it out. Now let's do that again. Inhale. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, roll the shoulders up to the ear. And exhale, sigh it out. Starting to seal the lips together. Inhale, reach the arms up and over the head. Grabbing onto your left wrist, you're going to exhale. Begin to sway over to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, grabbing the other wrist and begin to sway over to your left. Inhale, center, adding a really slight back bend, lifting up from the hips and the low back. And exhale, forward fold, down and over the toes. Inhale, halfway lift, collect the breath. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back to plank position. Exhale, lower halfway down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Good, hold here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Gazing up to the hands, bend the knees and lightly tiptoe the feet up. Inhale your halfway lift, collect. Exhale, refold over the legs. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. And exhale, close the hands into heart center. We're going to repeat that. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Grabbing onto your left wrist, start to sway over to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, center, slight back bend. And exhale, forward fold, down and over the toe. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back. Exhale's your lower. Inhale, find your heart opener. And exhale, downward facing dog. Pausing here, you could shake the head no. Nod the head yes. Maybe even take the dog for a little walk, bending one knee and then the other. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, empty out completely. And either gazing up, stepping, or floating the feet up. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Grabbing the left wrist, sway over to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, reach, slight back bend. Let the gaze reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step or float it back. Move through the vinyasa. And we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, begin to sweep the right leg up to the sky, 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, stack the hip. Inhale, coming back to the center. And exhale, make your way into high crescent. So leave the left heel up. Inhale, breathe the arms up. Good. Bringing the hands to heart center. Inhale, relax the shoulders. Exhale, starting to twist. Maybe binding the left elbow over the left thigh, or the right thigh, excuse me. As you push into the palms, start to twist. Can start to open up through the arms, reaching the right arm up, left hand down. Good. Inhale. Beginning to come up into the twisted crescent, so left arm reaches forward. Set the right hand to the left thigh. Inhale, breathe the left arm up. Take another inhale. Exhale, circle sweep the hands down. Either go straight back to down dog or move through the flow. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, begin to sweep the left leg up high to the sky. Bend the knees, stack the hip. Softening the chest closer to your right thigh. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, high crescent. Left foot right in between the hands. Keep the right heel lifted. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Start to twist, hooking the right elbow over the left thigh. Grounding down through the palm. And try to gaze up over the left elbow. Woo. Maybe. Good. Bringing the right hand down if you're moving a little bit deeper. And then breathing the left arm up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, start to come up. Keep the twist. Left arm back, right arm forward. Set the left hand back to the right thigh. Inhale, breathe the right arm up. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Lift the left leg back up to the sky. Either step straight to dog or move through the flow. Roll the shoulders back. And we'll meet in dog. Inhale, gazing up to the hands. Exhale, step or float the feet up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Big toes to touch, heels together as you bend the knees, sink the hips down low. And inhale, breathe into Utkatasana, chair pose. You can play with the arms, maybe bringing the palms together. Relax the shoulders, sinking in. Start to lift the yoga toes up. Good. Bending at the elbows, interlace the fingers behind the back. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, begin to fold. Reach the arms up and over the head. Relax the neck. And exhale, breathe the hands down by the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back, move through the flow. We will all meet back in downward facing dog. Taking 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale completely. Good. Inhale, start to breathe the right leg back up to the sky. Bend the knees, stack the hip. Add a few ankle circles, maybe even a few knee and hip rolls. Inhale, back to 3-legged dog. And exhale, setting up for high crescent. Inhale, breathe the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, collect the breath. Exhale, find your twist. Beginning to come up to the twist, right arm back, left arm forward. Right hand to the thigh, inhale, left arm up. And exhale, circle sweep the hands down. Either go straight to dog or move through the vinyasa. Inhale, left leg up high to the sky, bend the knees, stack the hip, add a few ankle circles, even work the knee and the hip. Inhale, 3-legged dog, square the hip. Exhale, high crescent. Inhale, lifts you up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, relax and control the breath. Exhale, find your twist. Starting to lift up, keep the twist. Ooh, it's difficult. Bring the left hand back, right arm up. Exhale, circle sweep. Take it back, move through the vinyasa. Inhale. Exhale out completely. Gazing up to the hands. Exhale, step or float the feet up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, Utkatasana chair pose. Sit down low. Good. Starting to bring the hands back behind you, palms facing in towards one another. Start to lift the heels up. Sitting a little bit deeper. Begin to interlace the fingers behind the back. Set the heels down. Inhale, open the heart. And exhale, fold. Stay for the inhale. And exhale, release the hands down. Inhale, halfway lift. This time you can step straight back to the vinyasa or you can move into crow pose. Planting the hands down, send the hips up, knees come right up into the armpits. As you start to lift one foot and then the other. Hold for a 3, 2, 1. Jump it back, move through the flow. Inhale, open the heart. Exhale, dog. Good. And then go ahead and start to walk the hands back to the back of the mat. We're going to find a nice little fold. Separate the feet so they're hip distance apart. Start to lift up the feet as you slide the palms facing up. So this is called gorilla pose, or Sanskrit is Padahastasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Let the head hang heavy. Shake the head no. Nod the head yes. Good. Slowly release. Bend the knees, tuck the chin, and begin to ragdoll roll up to the top of the mat. Letting your head be the last thing to come up. Good. So keeping the left foot grounded, you're going to start to hug your right knee into the chest. So you can stay here, or you can start to wrap the peace sign fingers around the right big toe and start to lengthen the right leg out. Good. Exhale, start to open the right leg to the side. The knee can be bent if you're keeping the knee bent, or you can keep it long. And then you're playing with the balance here. So making sure that the hip is sitting, is in line with the pelvis, so we're not tilting the hip up. We're keeping it in its place. And then you might tee out the left arm, gazing to the left thumb. Good. Inhale, come back to the center, taking both hands around to the knee or to the foot. Exhale, start to find the fold, gazing down to the left big toe. Good. Inhale, slowly come up, right knee into the chest. Big, maybe, big step forward with the right foot, hands to the heart. Soft bend as you tick-tock over. So flying warrior, warrior 3, airplane. Start to kick the left heel back. Keep the breath. Good. Start to work your way into standing splits as you set the hands down. Inhale, breathe the left leg up. Exhale, bend the right knee. Take the left knee into the right calf. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, curl it through. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, bring the left knee into the chest or bend the knee. Reach the right hand to grab onto the left foot. Then you're going to inhale, coming into twisted dancer or twisted Shiva. Good. And then make our way to warrior 1. Right foot forward, left foot back, heel is anchored down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Begin to settle. Notice where your breath is. Inhale. Exhale, open up to 2. Relax the shoulders. Reach the energy out through the fingertips. Inhale. Flip the right palm up. Exhale, reverse the warrior as you take the right arm up, left hand either down the leg or find the half bind. Exhale, side angle pose. Elbow can come to the thigh or right hand comes inside of the right foot. Breathe the left arm up and then up and over the ear. Good. Inhale. Exhale, gaze down to the right big toe. Add 3 arm circles. Circling the left arm up and over the head. One more. Inhale, big reach. Exhale, Skandasana, side lunge. Open the left toes. Sink the hips down low as you bring the hands to heart center. Good. Working it to the other side as you bend into the right knee. Left leg is long. Totally fine if you have the palms down and the foot down and you're still sinking into the hips that way. Good. Coming to the center, planting the hands down, toes in, heels out. Exhale, wide forward fold. Reach the fingers back, relax the gaze. Making sure the weight is up into the toes, soft bend to the knees. Good. Inhale, begin to lift out, coming back to the top of the mat. So right runner's lunge. Ground down the left palm. Inhale, sweep the right arm up to the sky. Good. Exhale, plant the right hand down, sweep the right leg up, and we'll meet back in dog however you choose to get there. Good. Beginning to walk the hands back to the mat as you meet the feet. Hang heavy. Maybe circling out the wrists. Bend the knees, tuck the chin, and ragdoll roll up to the top of the mat, letting your head be the last thing to come up. Good, so grounding down through the right foot, start to hug the left knee into the chest. If you're adding on, you'll start to take the right hand to the hip, bring the peace sign fingers around the left big toe, and start to lengthen out the left leg. Roll the shoulders back, shoulders are stacked over the hips. Exhale, start to open the leg out to the side. Maybe play with the balance and the gaze. Good. Inhale, coming back to the center, both hands to the knee or around the foot. Exhale, drop the gaze as you gaze down to the right big toe. Good. And then beginning to lift up, you're going to come into warrior 3. Warrior 3 with the other leg, right leg back and fold. There we go. Dropping the hands down, you're going to find standing splits. Bring the right leg up. Exhale, bend the left knee, take the right knee to the left calf. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Inhale, standing splits, right leg up. Exhale, curl. One more time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soft bend to both knees. Bring the left hand to the right foot and start to inhale, breathe it up. You're kicking the right foot into the left hand. That's going to help lift you up. Good. Whew. Warrior 1, left foot in front, right foot is anchored down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Inhale, reach a little bit longer. Exhale, warrior 2, softening into the left knee. Inhale, flip the left palm up. Exhale, reverse the warrior. Inhale. Exhale, side angle pose. Bring the left hand down. Inhale, right arm up and over the ear. Opening up through the side ribs. Keep turning the torso up to the sky. 3 arm circles. Exhale, gaze down to the left big toe and circle sweep the arm up and over. 2 more times. Inhale, take the right arm up and over. Exhale, side lunge, opening the right toes out. Start to sink into the right side. If you want to take an arm variation, dive the right hand in front of the right leg as you start to breathe the left arm up to the sky. Inhale, center. Exhale, side lunge on the left side. Take the left hand down and in front and breathe the right arm up. Inhale, center, finding that wide fold again. So many options here. You can find the fold. If headstand is in your practice, you're going to bring the hands back. So tripod, making sure you can see the fingers, and then start to lift the toes up to the sky. Hold. If you're in headstand, slowly start to come down. Everyone inhale, halfway lift and walk the fingers over to the left side of the mat, left runner's lunge. Plant the right hand down, inhale, breathe the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, left hand comes down, inhale, sweep the left leg up, and exhale, move through the flow. And exhale, we'll meet back in downward facing dog. Beginning to come down for a child's pose. Knees out wide, sink the hips on low, walk the fingers long. Soften the chest, the forehead down. If you want to work a little bit more into the triceps, start to walk the elbows in, bend at the elbows, and bring the hands back behind the neck. And then we're going to have fun with one more inversion. If you're working on headstand in your practice, or if you already have it, it's always a great time to, after we've warmed up the body, we started a flow, to get inverted. So I'm going to go ahead and do headstand. Feel free to bring your mat to a wall. And then also just feel free to watch if you're not feeling it right now, but you can always come back to this video and see how I got us into it. So first things first is setting up our foundation. Bringing opposite hand, opposite elbow. This is where we're going to work with here, and then start to release the hands out. So you want to make sure that the elbows and the arms aren't too wide or too narrow. They want to have a nice, strong foundation. So opposite hand, opposite elbow. Start to release the hands, interlace the fingers, and you're going to tuck the head right down. So head is down and into the hands. Relaxing the shoulders back. Start to send the hips up high and tiptoe the feet in as close as you can to the elbows. And then you can start to pike and breathe it up. Find one thing to look at and center your focus there. And when you come down, slowly you can start to pike one foot down. You'll set the other one down. And relax into a child's pose. Now taking a few breaths there. So headstand or forearm headstand requires a lot of core, and it's basically getting all of the joints stacked. So if the core is not right there, you can also try lifting up one leg at a time or hugging one knee in. The biggest thing here is that you're not jumping into it. You're controlling the movement and you're using the core, you're relaxing the shoulders down, you're grounding into the mat, but you're also feeling a sense of lightness. Oh yes. After that, feel free to come down for some grounding stretches. Personal favorites of mine would be seated forward fold, so reaching long, relaxing the gaze. Anything to help wind down your practice. I just wanted to give you a fun, creative flow to help get the blood flowing, to start to sweat a little bit, and to get upside down. Well, thank you so much for joining me this week. And as always, please give me your feedback. Leave comments of what you want to practice. Any questions, I am here for you. Hands together at heart center. Namaste.